son, is lit. It's going down. I try to tell y'all that everyone is dipping, but people be fronting like if I'm lying and I just want people to go to the Knicks all the time. No, people are really dipping. Mr. Alejandro's favorite player, the Energizer Bunny, WestBreezy, Russell Westbrook, just got traded from the Houston Rockets to the Washington Wizards for John Weezy My Neezy, aka John Wall. I'ma slaughter John Wall in a second, but first let me address my favorite player, Russell Westbrook. I literally just got a report from Bleacher Report, could be fake, I don't know, I think it's true, that the dustiest beard in the game today, baby, James Harden, he preferred to play with John Wall over Russell Westbrook. As we know, KD, Kevin Durant, used to play for OKC, and he dipped from WestBreezy to go ruin the league and join the Golden State Warriors, which made things impossible for every other team to win championships. But it showed us that either KD didn't like the players that he was playing with in OKC, especially after they traded away James Harden, or KD didn't want to play with WestBreezy no more. So now for me to see that report that Harden preferred John Weezy over WestBreezy, it breaks my heart. Nobody wants to play with my favorite player. His inefficient ways have caught up to him. His stock is at its lowest that it's ever been in his NBA career. I've been covering all the stat padding, and now it seems like when he triple doubles, nobody cares because he keeps doing it. They care more about his poor shot selection, his terrible jump shooting, and his inefficient ways such as ignoring the play, dipping up the court mad fast, and running into a turnover. Now I think the best player in the Washington Wizards, Bradley Beal, will like this trade. Throughout the years, there were a few reports of Bradley Beal and John Wall kind of having a little bit of beef. I don't believe it so much, but the past few years, John Wall has been injured, and Bradley Beal has really shown that the Wizards are his team. So now it's going to be a little bit of a fresh start, especially because realistically, remember I said everyone's dipping? Well, the Wizards are going to have to impress Bradley Beal and show him a reason why he too shouldn't dip when his contract expires in a few seasons. It breaks my heart for WestBreezy, man. No championship in his career, at least that I could see, for the foreseeable future. But we'll see what's up. That's my man, so you know I'm gonna cover it. Let me go into John Wall right quick. The second I sat here with UTA drinkers and saw what he was doing in Brooklyn.
Stop playing with us. We in Brooklyn. With Bills? Bills, yeah.
I knew the writing was on the wall. I knew John Wall had to go. That is too unprofessional of a moment for you to post on the internet for these whiteys to consume. Those higher-ups, those executives of the Wizards reportedly were very upset, angry, and disgusted with John Weezy hanging out with Big Larry. And can you believe this? Reportedly, John Wall was extremely upset with the Wizards for even trying to trade him. John Wall, how could you lack this much self-awareness? I'm not saying players shouldn't be doing stuff like that. Hanging out with their goons, shirtless, eyes pointing one way, the other one pointing the other. Clearly wavy, flagging, throwing up all kind of stacks and gang signs with your hands. That type of stuff goes down when nobody's looking. Don't be stupid. But you cannot film it and post it on the internet when you're considered a franchise player, an all-star in the league, and you've been missing a bunch of games due to injury, and you're getting paid mad money. I knew the Wizards was done with him. Now check this out. John Wall reportedly has been playing with Kevin Durant in these private gyms. John Wall and both Kevin Durant have been recovering from the same situation, Achilles injuries. And I've been hearing good things about John Wall's game. So I could connect that to seeing now the report of James Harden possibly wanting to play with John Wall over Russell Westbrook. I'm happy for both players. I'm excited for both of them because they both get a fresh start. A lot of people be sleeping on them like if they whack because they have a lot of problems with their game. Westbrook's problems, I ain't gonna lie, it don't seem like those things are ever gonna change. But with John Wall, even though he's not wet, I feel like if John Wall could really just stay healthy with James Harden, they could cook. And he's also gonna be playing with Boogie, DeMarcus Cousins. That was his man's back in college. There were a lot of rumors that the two of them always wanted to play with each other, so now they get their chance. Both of them coming off of injuries. However, I think both of them, as well as many other Houston Rockets teammates, needs to look out for the dustiest beard in the game today, James Harden. There was a rumor that Westbrook had basically approached James Harden about their style of play, and Westbrook wasn't feeling it, and Westbrook was trying to, I guess, put some type of accountability on James Harden, and James Harden wasn't trying to hear none of that. And to me, knowing WestBreezy, he is self-aware. He knows he can't shoot. He knows he makes mistakes. Westbrook's not dumb. With that being said, I see James Harden having a problem. He used to be able to play with stars back in OKC when he was coming off the bench with a lesser role, but ever since he's going to the Houston Rockets, he played with 3 All-Stars and it didn't work with any of those 3. And there's been a lot of rumors rumors throughout the years that he simply is a bad teammate and he's a tough guy to deal with and he only wants to play one brand of basketball. He is a barbecue sauce god. He's constantly putting the ball through the legs. He's doing step back threes. It's kind of lit to watch, but it's not lit to win you an NBA championship. Ever. R.I.P. to GOAT. Mwah. Even the Black Mamba, Kobe Bryant himself, said it before he died.
What do you think of what he's doing right now?
I think I'm not a fan of in terms of winning championships. I don't think that style is ever going to win championships. But at the same time, you have to keep your team's head above water to win games. So you have to do what you have to do to win games.
So are you saying you don't think James Harden and the Rockets, as constructed, can win a title?
Not with this style of play, it won't win. Right, with one player dominating the ball.
You can't win that way. You have to share. And it seems like James Harden is content with saying that he shares the ball just because he has a lot of assists. That don't mean you sharing. Everybody is standing. Nobody's in a rhythm. They only get the ball when it's time to catch and shoot. They don't get to create shots themselves. And somebody like an Eric Gordon, who used to be a sixth man of the year, who won a three-point shootout because he is wet, I feel like he's been underutilized because the dustiest beard in the game today, James Harden, is obsessed with playing ISO ball. Obsessed! I remember Chris Paul, one of the 3 All-Stars that played for the Houston Rockets, there was a report that he had gone to the coach and he basically wanted to switch up a few things offensively. He wanted to spread the ball out to other people more. And James Harden was not with it. If he's not having that ball on the yo-yo string doing his thing, then it's not a good team. That's how he's thinking, according to a lot of rumors. So John Wall, DeMarcus Cousins, that is James Harden's team. I'm hoping they can sit down with Harden, talk to Harden, and convince him to switch it up. And if not, as we all know, Harden requested a trade to the Brooklyn Nets. That trade might simply have to go down, if not at the trade deadline, after this upcoming season. If James Harden can't get it together and learn how to share. Not learn how to get assists, no. Learn how to share. Learn how to play off the ball, have your mans create a shot for other teammates, and learn how to continue to move and cut every now and then, instead of just staying at the top of the key with your hands on your waist, waiting to get another shot to ISO ball it up. Not lit. Cause say what you want about this trade, but at least I feel like WestBreezy is gonna have fun in Washington with Bradley Beal. I don't know if John Weezy My Neezy and the rest of those Houston Rockets are gonna have fun with the dustiest beard in the game today, James Harden. Now the Houston Rockets aren't making the dumb mistake that my New York Knicks made. They know that they have a star and they're asking for a king's ransom in return for James Harden's services. And he also has some time left on his contract. If and when Harden does get traded, it's gonna be for a lot of stuff, not for the Lolo like how the Knicks did with the Porzingis trade. And I'm just throwing this out there. I don't know if there's any proof, but it was also reported that Russell Westbrook and James Harden wanted to dip from the Rockets because their owner is a Trump supporter. I got no proof of that. The way that I look at it is, a lot of these owners are Trump supporters. It's just some of them are open with it. A lot of them gonna keep it on the low. So just to nip that rumor in the butt, I don't believe it's true. But WestBreezy's out the door, and we're gonna see what's up with the dustiest beard in the game today. I think the clock is ticking. I think it's only a matter of time till he's dipping. I think the Greek freak Giannis Antetokounmpo is dipping. I'm about to drop an episode on that. Everyone is dipping. Just remember your boy put you on. Everyone is dipping.